and welcome. My name is Shelly Qualtieri. I'm a registered social worker and I am the founder and owner of Shelly Qualtieri Counseling and Coaching. So welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about connection, what we might be feeling like right now around connection, and with Valentine's Day just around the corner, maybe feeling a little bit of loneliness or sadness or disconnection from people in our worlds. So let's talk about connecting and how we might be feeling right now. And let's be really honest. Today we're not going to talk about connecting over, bubble baths and deep breathing. You might be feeling easily triggered right now. Less patience than you normally have with the people in your world, your family, your friends, yourself, feeling a lot less patience around that. You might be feeling like, I'm having a hard time really acknowledging my own feelings. I'm having a hard time putting a name to what's going on for me other than maybe anxious or sad or lonely. There might be bigger stuff going on underneath for you, as well as feeling a real overwhelm with some of those emotions of how do I connect? Who do I connect with? That we've still got restrictions in place. So what does that mean for us? How can I do this? We might be feeling pure exhaustion. We have hardly done anything because we're in quarantine, but we're feeling totally exhausted. Can't get up in the morning, can hardly get dressed, struggling to get maybe our work done or make a phone call to somebody or send a text message. And we might feeling just real exhaustion right now in this time. We might be forgetting that it's important to do something for ourselves, even in these times. It's nice to do something for ourselves. I'm going to talk about what some of those cool things might be that we could do that could create connection and a little bit more happiness for ourselves during this time of cold, Valentine's, and COVID. You might be feeling low motivation and maybe even some shame and guilt around that, trying to say you're going to do something and then not being able to tick it off your list for the day. That's okay. Let's throw the lists out the window at the moment. What I say to people right now is let's just do what we need to do for ourselves to be okay, rather than putting a place up where we need to be perfect. So we might be in a bit of a power struggle with ourselves right now about the positives and the negatives. We might be having lots of negative self-talk. I can't get things done. I don't know how to get myself motivated. I've got all this work to do, but I don't know how to do that. But then we have these moments of positivity where we're thinking like, yes, I got up, I showered, I got dressed today. I was able to knock off 3 of my work projects or my assignments, and I'm feeling pretty good. However, what happens with this power struggle is these negative emotions start taking us over. They overpower us much more than the positive things we have going on. So when we're feeling these big emotions, I talk about something called our emotional backpack. So when we're thinking about our emotions, we can feel the anxiety, the fear, the sense of overwhelm, exhaustion, and sadness without recognizing that we actually are feeling some joy in our worlds, that we are feeling some type of connection with other people in our worlds. And we might be doing that in ways that are very foreign to us from where we were a year ago, but let's acknowledge the great things that are happening in our world. Let's acknowledge the great things that we are being able to be successful at. So when we're thinking about our own emotions and our own check-in and our own connection with people, how are you doing that? How are you creating your own happiness and your own connection with others in your world? Because the only one who can do that is you. Your actions are going to make a change in how you feel. Do you know that your feelings brain, the right side of your brain, your feelings brain, actually works 3 seconds before your thinking brain, your left logic side of your brain? So in any situation or scenario, our feelings take us over first. Oftentimes we're recognizing those negative ones. So how do we connect with others during this time and feel better about ourselves? So thinking about what actions can you take to do something different, to step out of your comfort zone, to change some of those thoughts. To feel better, our thoughts will start changing, all right? What can you do with intention to start making your life feel just a little bit different during these really tough times. Our emotional attitude, our emotional connections, our emotional understanding with ourselves is going to help create connection with others. If we can understand kind of where we're coming from and to share that with others, whether that's happiness or whether that's some of our frustrations, when we do that acknowledgement, we do that validating, we can create change. Nobody can create the change for you that you're hoping for without you taking action first. That sometimes sounds really hard. So how can we do that in kind of a fun way? Well, like I said, we hear about breathing, we hear about bubble baths, but let's talk about some other fun things that we can do. Yeah, right now maybe we are constricted to our small bubble. Maybe right now we are having to just live on our own and have one or two people in and around us. Maybe right now we're on quarantine and we can't go anywhere. So we're on Zoom, we're on phone, we're on text messaging. So what are some other fun things we can do? Get back to the kid in you. Get some Lego out and build with a friend. Do waffles and ice cream for Valentine's Day breakfast. Actually, no. Do waffles and ice cream for Valentine's Day dinner via Zoom with a friend or family or a group of you, right? Think creatively. Get back to the kid in you. If you were to ask a little kiddo, hey, if you could connect with people and do that over waffles and ice cream, even if it's via Zoom, they're going to be totally in. Go to the store and get some of the cool fixings. Then, after you've done that, have a sundae building competition via Zoom so you can build the coolest, most amazing sundae. Have any of you ever been to Regrub and seen some of their milkshakes and the way that they build those creations? Do something cool. Have a competition with your buddies, with your friends, with your partner, with your family to create connection. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit bored of just a general Zoom call, right? Do something fun, do something creative. What would the kid in you like to do? Kids can think of cool and creative and fun things to be able to do. So those are some of my tips for creating connection, feeling better about yourself. Recognize your emotions. Validate how you're feeling is totally okay during this time. Our emotions are neutral messengers just trying to guide us to see how we're feeling and to guide us in what we're needing for ourselves right now. So acknowledge, validate, do something creative, and change your actions in order to change your thoughts and your feelings. Have a fantastic weekend, enjoy Valentine's Day, and reach out if you need any support. Bye for now.